This is San Antonio's Fox News First.
Just like our
He's
show.
23 now. He was born and raised in San Antonio, but it was halfway around the world where he got the inspiration for his new children's book. We've showed it to you a couple of times already. Here it is. It's called Ryan and Robbie's Bike Ride Adventure, and he is Roger Hackett, who is kind enough to join us this morning. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well.
Congratulations on the book here. It's fabulous stuff. It's so well illustrated, too.
Well, the illustrator's from, he worked at Disney for about 10 years before he did a freelance.
Yeah. So let's talk about a little bit about your history here. It's fascinating stuff. You weren't always a children's author, right?
No, I wasn't. I worked at Apple on the iPod, and I worked at Microsoft as well on a couple of cool projects.
Right. So, and in case you're wondering, you did hear that correctly. He did work at Apple, and you helped on this thing called an iPod.
That's right.
Which is kind of taken off a little bit, right?
Oh, yes.
Tell us about that work, and then what was it that led you into, how do you transition from something amazing like that, technology, to something like this?
Well, you know, I worked as a hardware program manager over at Apple, helped to orchestrate a lot of the efforts between engineering and design and just getting what is a very phenomenal product out.
Yeah.
And then I had these stories that I was telling my children as we moved to a new city,
right.
And they loved them so much, my wife said, you got to write them down, and that's what I did, and it became Ryan and Robbie's Bike Ride Adventure.
And you mentioned your wife, and I understand, I mean, you met her halfway around the world, and I guess that was kind of your inspiration, the Chinese culture, right?
Yeah, we got married over in China, and certainly, you know, there's a very rich culture with China, and I always tell her that we have a rich culture here in America as well, and so it's the blending of the two that helped inspire the book.
So how much did your kids inspire? Are these your kids right here?
These are very similar to my kids.
Inspired, yeah, by your kids.
And I like to tell my kids, you know, these are the aspire to kind of traits that we hope that they learn. But, you know, we also hope that we teach other kids not only the language and culture, but something about life as well.
Right, and the neat thing, I'm going to fool my camera guy here, and I'm going to open this up here just to show you. It also comes with an audio CD. There's a CD right there, and there's lessons in there. I mean, there's a little bit of education, too. So if you're, you know, it's like a little bit of Chinese culture you can get in the book along with the story and the audio companion as well.
That's right, and on our website we have a little bit more at ryanandrobbie.com.
Yeah, so how much more do you have, and how many more of those stories do you have that you're going to put in book form?
Well, I'm working on another one right now, and so this spring I'm hoping to bring that one out. It's going to be fun.
That's fantastic. It's great, and as we said, I mean, the story's great, the illustrations are really well done, and Roger's going to be here for a little while in town, and you can meet him tomorrow in person and pick up a copy of the book. He'll be happy to sign it for you as well. The book signing is tomorrow at the Northwood Shopping Center, the Barnes & Noble location, starting at 2 o'clock right there at 281 and 1604. Again, the book is Ryan and Robbie's Bike Ride Adventure, and Roger Hackett is the man who wrote it. It's great to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Congratulations. Great book. All right, it's 8:25 right now, and we're going to come back with Sean Stevens.